Sweden. Men's national team representing Austria. Players, get ready.
Ladies and gentlemen and everybody else, welcome back to the second game of the day, and it's Sweden versus Austria, playing to go upper brackets and lower brackets. Austria beating Canada yesterday, so now allowed to play up, versus Sweden is playing down. Oh, and seen already Sweden first attack, basket stolen away, ball coming in and just punching through. And after yesterday, the Swedish men certainly, let's say, at least annoyed. They've lost in overtime to Denmark. And then again, the women's team as well lost to Australia yesterday, also in the quarterfinals. And now Sweden going for 5th and 6th place on the men's and women's side. And I certainly know, staying with the Austrians, that they have a very injury-ridden team. 3 players not able to play. Some players have to play a little bit sick. Been plagued a little throughout the last days, so they certainly not at their best as well. We'll see how the Austrians can match up against the strong Swedish squad we've seen here right from the beginning. And both teams know there are 2 games to play, this one and the next one afterwards. And pretty much as soon as this game is decided, if Sweden should be able to score more goals within a very short period of time, which could be likely, we might see the teams resting their players a little bit, not going at each other as hard as they have to or want to, maybe giving themselves a little breathing room, playing nice and fair all the time though, but playing a little bit softer, not as physical. But now we can see Sweden moving in. Going in, pass to the back, broken up. Still going, second wave. Sweden going back and forth. Yeah, we can see them pressuring the Austrian basket, but taking their time. Austria now moving back forward. All right, Sweden moving back over to the Austrian basket, dropped down, picked up by the goalkeeper, Matthias Neutagel. Oh, now nice back and forth by both teams, and we can see certainly not going at each other's throats as hard as they might be able to do. All being played back and forth. And also for Sweden, they had a couple of very exhausting games yesterday, going to overtime against Denmark, so their players might also be tired here. Also having played a couple of games. Oh, ball dropped. Now Sweden moving back forward. 5 minutes played in this game. moving in. Let's see now, players trying to steal the basket away again. Ooh, but good pickup by the goalkeeper. Now Shankly trying to move the ball forward, locked up by the Swedish players. Ooh, open basket, ball being jogged back and forth. Basket stolen away again by Sweden. Now stays in front of the basket. Good recovery from Rosenkrantz for Austria. Wiesner trying to push through. Now Austria getting called by the deck ref. Ball above the surface. Back into Swedish hands. Sweden moving back onto the Austrian side. Single defender taking up as much space as he can along the basket. Now Sweden swooping in. Can they bring a pass? Oh, good pass underneath the back. Defender locking the ball up, trying to get the ball away from the basket, but good second pass back to the corner. Forwards for Austria, keeping the ball. Kinderman trying to wrestle the ball out. Good effort by him. Now a fast break opportunity. Ball to Rosenkrantz. 3 Swedish players moving on to him. 8.5 minutes played. Sweden back in ball possession. It's a very calm game by Sweden. They're up 1 score. They have all the time in the world to just play this game, run the clock down, and maybe go in time to time when the Austrians give them the opportunity to. Certainly also very tired from the last games. Oh, the basket open, goalkeeper removed from the basket now. Ooh, last second defense by Koshatna trying to get the ball away from the basket. Defender has to move up. Well done by him, noticing the forward missing, goalkeeper missing. There's a holding penalty called. It's against Sweden in this case, so breathing room for Austria. Free throw. Austria locked up in the middle of the pool. Pell needing somebody to pass to. All right, Sweden now moving in. Pop holding off the Swedes. Good effort by the defender, but being quite a bit far outside. Still going. Oh, his exchange. Now defense is open. Exchange partner was already on the bottom of the pool. Good effort by the forwards. Trying to move the ball out. Rosenkrantz, bit of holding by Sweden. Now Austria. Back to the middle of the pool. So there's a white timeout. Timeout by Austria. Oh, and we see already one player of Austria going out of the water. Jan Kindermann, captain for the Austrians, has been sick the last days and apparently cannot continue playing. That's a tough stretch for the Austrians. I think they have now 11 players left. Only came to the pool with 12 players today in the morning. 3 players already sick back home at the hotel. So, yeah, tough luck for the Austrians. Sweden will now certainly show up a bit more. Strongest forward for Austria out. Now free throw for Austria. Pass to the left, Sweden coming in. Good second option. Rosenkrantz being picked up by 3 Swedish players. Ball dropped to the left. Pop trying to recover. Good effort by him. Picked up by Bergenholt. And not by Nilsson. Sweden moving in. Martinsson moving forward. Forsberg to the left. Ball being handed around the basket. Good effort. And there's a good opportunity for Sweden. And good attack by Sweden, moving the ball to the left of the basket. We can see the defender be there initially, then pass underneath his back, pulled back by the neck, ball, Möller position, and punch through Joel Forsberg for Sweden. Austria moving forward, crossing the middle. Sweden having 2 backs. Forward in position. I think a good thing, especially if you have a team that is already shaken up, just try to keep the ball amongst your players as much as possible. Go in if there is a chance and opportunity, but don't lose the ball. Pell in the middle, back and forth with Wiesner. Keeping Doncic. Rosenkrantz, good effort by Brandström. Defender picking up the ball, swooping in from the basket, moving it forwards. Sweden moving in again, 3 players underneath the basket, moving the goalkeeper up. Ball still underneath the back of the goalkeeper, no defender in place. And there are 2 Swedish players able to capitalize, and Jens Westerlin with the final push. We can see good effort by the goalkeeper Matthias Neuthoff. Tried to keep the ball away. Still, Akos Atne staying on the basket. You can see the second goalkeeper actually trying to come in as a defender, but the defenders exchanging. You see, having just 11 players takes a toll on your team. Five minutes to go. Call by the refs. All right, there's a call from the ref. 2-minute penalty, I think, for an Austrian, against an Austrian for roughing. All right, 2 minutes. Akos Atna sent to the sin bin. Get your picture taken. Now goalkeeper out for Austria. Sweden trying to steal away the basket. Okay. Sweden coming in hard. Trying to pass the ball behind the back. Möller position again. Yeah. Easy execution for Johansson from the left. Getting the opportunity to come in and use all his physicality and his body to his advantage. Sweden picking up the ball in the middle of the pool, ball coming from the left, good pass over the goalkeeper, defender not in position to move in to the right immediately, but good effort picking up the ball by Thomas Schenkeli and free throw called. Against Sweden, ball back in possession for Austria. For Austria, immediately locked up though by Sweden. Schenkeli was cut. Fuchs, good effort, bringing the ball down. Sweden waiting. Austria back in the water with 6 players. Power play over for Sweden. We see quite a clear difference to the games in the group stage where both teams. Oh, there's a holding advantage side. Ball back in position for Sweden. Game continuing. Pushing against Austria. Sweden coming in from above. Still going. Left side. Ball being handled around, being shoved out. No, cannot move him out of the pool. Out of bounds. Not managed by Austria now. Sweden moving back in. Ball handled back to the other side. Defender cannot get in position properly. Sweden still having the ball. Möller position. Good effort by the defenders and the goalkeepers to pick off the ball. Oh! Doesn't see the ball, he's underneath the basket, no goalkeeper in position, can rip it out. Basket stolen away, defender in position, goalie above. Now trying to push forward. Being handled. Sweden in possession, empty basket, can it go through? Oh, the shots. How can Sweden also being tired, clearly being the better team, but you can see them being unconcentrated, missing some passes, going in, going out, shooting where you can just swim until the bitter end and just punch it in, or just drop it in actually. Rosenkrantz trying to hold the ball, 3 Swedes move forward, intercept that, pass not connecting, and Brännström moving forward for Sweden again, empty basket for a moment. Sweden moving in. Martinsson, good effort. Pass to the left, well done by him. Push onto the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper can recover. Neuteuffel for Austria. Ball dropping down. Richter Trommer moving forward. Austria trying to get back out again. Shankly trying to move forward, held at the ankle. Wiesner. Austria now a bit of presence. Rosenkrantz being attacked. Good pickup. Nocic stealing the ball away from Forsberg. Pop trying to move forward. Oh, ball picked up, and now Sweden coming in with 3 players. To the left, to the right, defender in position. Ball back out. Ekström. 5 seconds to go in the first half. And I think we're going to go to halftime break. Sweden versus Austria. Austria mostly defending, Sweden being the more pressing team, but we can see both teams being tired after the last days. Playing a decent, good, well played first half. It's certainly not as powerful, as energetic as when they met in the group stages. I think both teams very well know what to expect from this game coming into it, so good first half, and we'll be back in 4 minutes. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second half of Austria versus Sweden. First half going quite as much as we expected. Something of a slower game. Austria keeping the ball. Trying to set themselves up in the corner. Corner of Sweden. Teufel needs some help. Both teams played a very tough game yesterday. Sweden going to overtime. Now Sweden moving forward. The Austrian side. Austrians have to get back. Gotta get back in time. Sweden underneath the basket, pushing. Ball onto the hands of the Austrian goalkeeper, but Sweden recovering and immediately shoving it back in. Defender has to move up. Goalkeeper moved away. Needed some more help at the back. Goal for Gustav Kavalin, number 8. Well done. And Austria moving forward. Ball lost in the middle of the pool. Bit of a missed pass. Need to come together more. Bowling. Swooping in from the right. Defender in position. Attack from above. Oh, pass down. Played around the basket. Needs a bit more help. Called by the ref. Holding. Austria now back defending. He's now trying to recover for Austria. Good pass underneath the goalkeeper. Sweden in position. Fuchs trying to get it back. Locking the ball up. Good effort. Punching the ball out. Called by the ref. Shoving. If you're a player being on the offensive team underneath the basket, just gotta let it be and do not shove players around without the ball. Such an easy loss of a ball for your team. Such an unnecessary loss, and just be careful, take up the space, but do not push players away. Adna. Sweden moving back forward. Not awful at the basket. Sweden swoops in from behind. Three Swedish players moving in. Austria trying to keep the ball. Picked up. Austria again. Doncic. Keeping the ball for Austria. Wiesner. Austria now a good effort, moving the ball around, just trying to keep it amongst their own. Trying to move forward, moving. A little bit of a hello and goodbye. Met in the corner, picked up a Sweden again, moving back to their own goal. Oh, pass to the corner, can be shoved underneath the goalkeeper, playing Merlo position, ball though, punched out. Trying to get picked up by the Austrian forwards, held back a little bit by the Swedish player. Open basket, Sweden coming in from above, putting it into the corner first, and then after picking it up again, can shove it in on a second attempt. Hatje, number 7 for Sweden. Playing back in the middle of the pool. Good effort by Sweden, moving in immediately. Sackström going forward for Sweden. Sweden going all the way from their own half, halfway across the universe. Now moving in from above. The goalkeeper not in position, can push onto the goalkeeper from the right. Goalie though says, I'm a Whalers, you can't remove me. Good effort by him, just staying on there, not moving at all. Players backs now in position again, trying to punch the ball out a bit. 7.5 minutes to go. Can see both teams slowing the game down quite a bit. Also Sweden now trying to pick the basket away from the Austrians, moving in from above. Passing outwards, defender in position. Goalie, we've seen the defender picked up the goalie spot in the beginning, pushing on from Sweden. Shoved in from the backside. Under the goalkeeper, like a little yellow-blue submarine. Coming in, punching upwards. So we can see the tournament taking a bit of a toll on all the teams. Like, tournament going on for a couple of days now, and it's eat, sleep, underwater rugby, repeat, just a day in the life of an underwater rugby player during such a tournament. And now there's a white timeout. Austria trying to take some time to recuperate, maybe have a little bit of a breath. We can see Jan Kindermann not playing anymore for the Austrians, has been sick the last days. Something of a bummer for them to miss them in the tight group games against Australia. But the team has really come together during those days, upped their game, played for each other. Maybe the coach is telling them just stick a bit closer together, to come together a little bit more. Those players, especially the lower bracket teams, a bit here, there, and everywhere in the pool, and they need to move closer together to be able to keep the ball in their team. Call by the refs. Free throw for Austria. Bit of holding without the ball. As a team, you really need to let it be and just play fair. Losing those balls for more or less unnecessary fouls. Certainly also a way to take away a game from your opponent. We've seen it a couple of times. Good opportunities for teams playing strong around the basket and losing the ball with foul. Nuncic, good effort, moving forward by him. Pass to the right. Back and forth, Wiesner down to Rosenkrantz. Swedish player moves in. Rosenkrantz holding on. Pick up the ball. Shankly can't get the ball. Says, "Gib mir deine Hand" in German, and moves forward. Trying to pull the Swedish player back. I just want to hold your hand. If you don't get the ball, pick a player up by the wrist, or at least at the ankle, and stop the progress. But usually you want to go for the ball, lock the ball up as fast as possible, give your team time to set up. And basket stolen away by Sweden. Good effort, Shankly moving out. Rosenkrantz. Fuchs. Fuchs going. Moving forward, good effort. Richtet Trommer, a bit of a twist. And shout. Alright, Austria moving in, coming in from above. Trying to get onto the Swedish basket though. Sweden moving back out. Persson. Pass to the left. Sexström. Austria defending. Sweden coming in from above. Player underneath the goalkeeper. No defender there. Pass underneath the goalie. Picked up by Austria. Good effort. Dropping down. Shankly. Fast break opportunity. Cannot move through the middle of the pool. 20 meters long pool. It's like you have to move all across the universe to cross and have a good fast break opportunity. Teams easily stopping most fast breaks in the middle of the pool, having a defender and a goalkeeper back. Right, moving in, Wiesner. And over Wiesner, also the coach, former underwater rugby player for Germany. Uwe Wiesner, national team player for a long time. So here comes the sun, number 25. Right, so maybe moving forward again. Good effort, Sweden moving in, stealing with the basket. Goalkeeper was in front of the basket. This pop, moving out. Need some help. Yeah, picked off by Sweden though. Forsberg snatching the ball away. 3 minutes to go, 7-0 lead for Sweden. So similar game in terms of scoring. Like in the group phase, you can see both teams exhausted after the last 2 days, just playing it calmly. Certainly don't want to have any more players injured. Coming in, Westerlin picking up the ball again for Sweden. Martensson, Swedish Blackbird, bringing the ball in over and over again throughout this tournament, doing so much swimming for the team. Kolbadarev, joking, pushing. So sweating, Sweden saying hello and goodbye. At the Austrian basket, back to the middle. Ball again in the hands of Austria. Sweden had a rough game yesterday against Denmark, went into overtime. Got scored about 5-7 minutes into overtime. Been a long and windy road for them throughout the last championships, being a top team in the 90s and then falling back to second, third, fourth place, trying to come back in this World Cup, having a very good showing against a lot of the top teams and then falling to Denmark in the quarterfinals. But now here to play against Austria, to be in the game against 5th and 6th, so they will play against the USA tomorrow for 5th and 6th place. I would say they're the favorite against the US as well. There's yet another score for the Swedish team. Basket empty. Austrian recovered the ball. Hello and goodbye, and back to the Austrian basket it is. Punching it in. So 1 minute to go. Call by the ref. Free throw for Austria. Sweden moving forward. Picked up by Pop. Austria defending valiantly against Sweden. Wiesner over to Rosenkrantz. Get back the ball for Austria. Try to move forward a bit. Fuchs. And with a little help from a friend, Luncic keeping the ball amongst the Austrians. 10 seconds left to go in this game. Moving up to the girls' games next. Yeah, nice game by both teams. Gonna move to shake hands. All you need is love in the end. At the end of the game, it's all friendly, it's all fun. Well done by both teams. Sweden with a clear victory. Certainly knowing coming into this game, having beaten them in the group stage, that they will be able to take away this game. Austria injury-ridden throughout the last days, coming in, showing valiant effort, but then Sweden too heavy to overcome for them. A little bit of a break, and we'll be right back with the next game in a couple of minutes.